My name is Farooq Oreagba, and I was diagnosed with cancer 10 years ago, and thus began my journey of rediscovering my best life. I was diagnosed with an incurable form of cancer in February 2014. As you can imagine, it came as a shock to me, and I found it hard to believe. I went for a second and then third opinion before I finally accepted my fate. It was at this point that my journey of rediscovery began. First of all, as a Nigerian and also as a man, we do not like to discuss our problems with others. We just said that. Unfortunately, this means we carry an unusually large burden, which can lead to mental illnesses and suicide. In my case, I called a handful of friends, shared my problems, and decided on the plan. In this case, we decided to get other opinions. When the other opinions came, the burden then fell back on me to decide whether to go with the suggested medical route of a transplant or go with other suggested methods, which included prayers, drinking various concoctions, and so on and so forth. The list was endless. I also noted that friends that gave advice, which I just so happened to decline, soon stopped calling. In short, it was either their way or the highway. The next issue was financial. The cost of decent medical treatment in Nigeria can be significant, and as such, this burden will always fall on the mind of the patient. How can one find the finances to cover medical bills? That is a problem. Needless to say, a few more friends disappeared from my life at this time. Although many others appeared from nowhere, it was an emotional roller coaster, to say the least. This is an issue worth discussing, as it cuts across all ages and genders. One can either decide to cry in one's soup or alternatively find a reason to live, which I did, a reason to fight, and then develop the mental toughness to see it through. I'm lucky, but not everyone is so lucky, and thus it's a conversation worth having.